It's February 12th again, 2019, and I'm going to do some office development today with continuing the story of last week where we failed to get an Excel add-in loaded. We tried to debug it and see what we can do about it. But let's start the show. Welcome back everyone, and let's go do some office development. We have some development shirt on, so we are all prepared. Nice music in the background, and let's see, let's get the code screen on. There we are. Last week we found that that there was a major difference between quickly creating an add-in for Word and or an add-in from Excel, and we found that the Excel add-in just didn't didn't start up when we were building it from Visual Studio. To recap, let's do that shortly again. Let me first clean some directories over here. Bring it on screen, data, projects, live stream. Let's remove this. Obviously we are using Visual Studio 2019 Preview 3, I think. Let's quickly create a new project. We started with the Word add-in. Next. What's today? 0212. 0212. Create. Usually what we've seen is that you create an add-in with Visual Studio, just press F5 and then voila, there it is. Should be showing your add-in while that it's going. Even from without changing anything, we just hit F5, see what's going on. It's loading, and there we have it. Show the task pane. It's loading. Yes, it's loading. Straight from the box. This is what we expect also from Excel. So let's do the same thing with Excel. Let's do a clean start. Here you can see the Word add-in. There's the one part with the manifest and one part with the web part. But let's do it now from Excel. There we have it again. Create a new project. This time we select Excel web add-ins, C#. same thing. 0 to 12. Create in the same folder. We'll create a subfolder for it. Create. Add new functionalities to Excel. Yeah. Or insert content into Excel spreadsheets. No. We don't want to embed it in the spreadsheet. Running some flashy music from Pretzel Rocks. Well, there we have it. Excel add-in. Again, a manifest and the web. And let's see what's happening if we press F5. From the box again. And now there's nothing. We should expect here to see the add-in, but it's not. So now we need to do some debugging. I found some information on how to debug, and I wanted to walk you through this and see if we can solve this issue. So what usually happens is that if you sideload an add-in, you do this with the options, Trust Center, and it's still Dutch. I should switch it to English and put it in to the trusted add-ins. But it's not in here. So what's the trick with VisStudio if it's loading the add-in? There's this article, and it's showing you that use runtime logging to debug your add-in. What you can do is change your registry entry, regedit. Yes. That was the admin prompt. For this to get this to work, you need to create a new key under H key current user software Microsoft Office 16 WEF. Let's see if that's there. H key current user software Microsoft Office 16 WEF, and from there you create a new key, developer, and under developer there is the runtime logging. But the interesting thing, if you now go to, let's see if we start the Word add-in again. Let's see the Word add-in from today. What VisStudio does is adding an entry to your registry. Let's see how this is done. If we start this add-in, let's see if we can see something over here. Word is starting. Yes. Now at this time what it did was add an entry to the developer key with the full path of the manifest file. There's this. If I copy this and go to the Explorer, see that there's the add-in, the manifest from the XML file. And this is, if you open this up, open with, for instance, Notepad or Visual Code or whatever. In here you can see that there's a website running, source location of the document at this address. So now if I go to the browser and copy that in here, you'll see that it's actually running at this time the little add-in. So that works. If I do the same thing with the Excel, let's see if that works as well. Excel, hit run. Still have Word running, close that. Word, for some reason, always gives me an error, break mode. Well, Excel started without the add-in, but what you can see in the registry is, if we F5 this, it removed, because I stopped the Word add-in, it removed the entry from Word, and by starting the Excel add-in, I started the manifest from Excel. Let's do this one in here. Let's see if that's the right path. Still pointing to the right manifest file. Open it with Notepad. Again, there should be an URL in here. That's this one. If you can see this, it's part of the workbook. Let's see if we copied the URL from the add-in, the Excel add-in. Let's see if that's up and running, and it is. So the Excel add-in is also running. You see the title of the page. Let's see if we can look at the Excel add-in commands with commands. So the add-in is running, as you can see, as you can clearly see here. Add-in is running, but still we don't have any add-in over here. So what can we do maybe to get this running? In our previous episode I showed you how to sideload the application. That's basically by going back into the Trust Center, and I need to switch this to English again, but I didn't. Shame on me. It should point to the share of the manifest. Let's see. That's this folder, so we go one folder up, select properties, sharing, share it to me, and now we created a file share. Close. Go back to Excel, Trust Center, add it into the catalog. Make sure it's visible in the menu. Okay. Saved. Okay. We need to close Excel before it's activated. Now we start Excel again. let's see, because I think we now close the web application. So let's do start just the website. And this is not going to work, I think. Let's see. Because at this time what we needed to do, a little trick. Close this again. Stop the add-in because I forgot something. What we need to do is go to the solution, the web, and it's showing the SSL URL. Copy this. Now go to the manifest. And in the manifest there is this little placeholder, remote app URL. And we have to select also the slash, Ctrl H, and replace that with localhost and the port number, and do this for all entries in the file. Save this. At this time we can now right click on the web project and debug, start new instance, and now we should be able to look again at the website. And still up and running, but now it's separated from the Excel. Entry, and this, let's check if we still have the Trust Center activated. Yes, file share. That's this one, properties, sharing, copy this one, copy. Oh, we don't have to copy that, there's no reason for it. So what we wanted to do was insert my add-ins, my shared folder, and there it is. Now you see the 012 entry. Insert it. This is what we would expect to see. So how weird is this? Maybe it's something to do with the language of Excel, maybe. Because there is an entry in the manifest showing the language, I believe. Or maybe it's the GUID that's not unique anymore. But I'm pretty sure I switched that last week. Well, let's see how this is going on. Another entry in the website for validate and troubleshooting. What you see is that we created an entry under. No, I did not show that yet because let's see if we go to the registry. If you put an entry in there on the WEF developer runtime logging and create in the root the default, you change this actually to the location and the file name. If I copy this, and this is all documented on this website, I will put it in the show notes. I go to this directory, you now see there's a log text, but it's still empty. It's not empty. There's a little bit in there. And what it's saying, but it's also doing this for Word, if I'm correct. Saying the solution ID blah blah blah. It's version 103. That's an old one, I think. 12 is today. 2018 is just a couple of minutes ago. Store ID Dutch is not there. So is this something? Let's clear this. Where's Excel? I'm pretty sure if I'm now running this from Excel, let's see, from Visual Studio I should say. I should stop this first, completely stop it. F5 to repeat. And now it's in here. Yes. Only selects one. As you can see, this works. Let's close this. Go to the folder, delete the log.txt, then run it again. Let's see if we now... Did we get Excel somewhere? No. F5. One failed. Manifest is... Oh, really? Access to the manifest was denied. Wee, wee, wee. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Still working. See what we got over here. Nothing. Why is there nothing? Oh, was the key locked maybe? Maybe it needs to be an existing file. See, there's nothing here. Close this again. New. Text document. Log. Let's see what the website is saying. Do we need a... Will be written. Enable runtime logging.zip. Downloading. No, I don't want to run this. because it's in a zip file. Just want to read it. It's probably just the key. Where is it? Oh, it's giving me a warning over here. Yeah, it creates. Should create an entry in there. Let's see if we start this. It's showing something. No, nothing. Maybe it's unloading. No. This is weird. Logging just failed on me. Let's do the other one. I want to show you again the registry entry. Registry. Let's do this side by side. Let's run the word editing. Now you see a word editing. Come on. To the manifest. And as soon as I quit the word editing, Manifest Studio stops. Continue. Now it should be deleting the. See, now the entry is gone again. Do this for Excel. Five. See, Excel add-ins now trusted, and as soon as I kill the Excel add-in, it's gone again. So that's happening on the back, on the back of the registry. If you start your add-in, well, at least I got the add-in up and running. I'm still not sure why it's not working out of the box, because what we never did was do the same thing in Word. Because let me show you. If we start Word again, the add-in is over here, but if you go to the options Trust Center, then oh really? But this is not. Is it one setting for all the other? No, it is not. I don't believe this. that's the Excel add-in. So this must be a global setting, if you ask me. See, this is the, because if, let's check this, if I delete this, okay, close Word, open Word again, Word, Win Word. File, options, Trust Center, trusted add-ins. Now it's empty. And if we do the same with Excel, Trust Center. See, this one is also empty. Now if I add this one again, close this. Add this for Excel. Okay. Let me check again if I close this. Run Excel again. Options. Trust Center. Now it's in here. Let's do the same with Word. Options. Trust Center. See, it's the same setting. If I enable this for the menu, I probably see the same thing for Excel. Trust Center. And now it's also in the menu over here. The only difference now is that if we do this, we open a new one, and now do insert, add-in, my shared map. Now you see the Excel add-in, but it's not running at this time because I'm not running the add-in. Let's see what's going on if we do this anyway. Insert. Oh. Select it, insert. It is inserted, but if you click it, it will say that it's not able to load. Now go to Visual Studio again. Start the web instance. So at this time, if we do reload, there you have it again. Still working. But this one is side-loaded and the one in Word is not side-loaded. So that's strange. What I'm trying to find out, and I still have not found it, what the difference is, why the Word add-in is loaded without help of side loading. In break mode? No. Still working. But this time, if you do the insert add-in, my shared file, it won't recognize the Excel one because the host is based for Excel and not for Word. So maybe let's see if we can see if there are options. Trust Center, add-in. Still, if we go to this one, remove this. Okay. Open this one again. These are the COM add-ins, COM, Visto and others. No requirements. Let's see, there's no one. Still empty. Want it. It's not an ActiveX. Secure. Okay. Okay, close this. So we don't have any trusted areas anymore. Start it again. As you can see, debugging the new Office add-ins is kind of a pain. Still running. I'm not sure why it's breaking over here. It's actually not breaking because it's still working. I also don't know why, if I don't save it. It's going to the managed debugging assistant loader lock, attempting managed execution inside OES loader lock. Do not attempt to run managed code inside the DLL main or image initialization function, since doing so can cause the application to hang. Never mind. Well, so at least we got the Excel add-in running. I think I'm going to ask with the Office team and see why Excel add-in is not running from the box if you just create the application from start. Let's close this one also. Now let's do the one last add-in that we created. Clear the Office cache. Delete the content folder WAF. Delete the content. Yeah, this is for the Mac. Yep. This is actually an interesting page to debug your add-in. Let's build the last Excel item. Command. Why isn't it updating my desktop? Oh no. Are you kidding me? Didn't you see anything of the coding? stopped. Really, wow. So I guess you have been watching me doing a lot of things, but you don't see any of it on the output. Cool, not cool. That's because of the admin break. Let's see if I can change my output. No, that's not the right one. There it is again. Wow. Half of the show you've been watching just a static screen. Are you kidding me? Shit happens. Well, at least I will put in the show notes how to validate and troubleshoot your manifest. You can do this on your own. And to just finalize the show for today, we are going to build the last one for Vue. Let's see. npm install global view CLI. Oh, global view. Typing is not my best thing. We already installed the Yeoman generator last time. Let's see if we have still some outdated stuff. No, that's okay. We needed to, let's see, install Vue CLI, then the Office, the generator office from Yeoman, but we already did that. Generate a new Vue app. Vue. Yes. Vue init webpack my add in so let's see, project name my add in, project description Vue JS project, author, enter, that's me. What does it say? View build. Use arrows. Standalone. No option. Well, runtime and compiler. That's something different than what we see in the instructions. Install view router. No. Use ESLint. Yes. Pick an ESLint preset. Standard. Airbnb. Wow. Set up unit tests. No, not this time. Set up E2E test. Nightwatch. No. Nope. Should we run npm install? Recommended. Yes. There we go. Let's wait for this to finish. Then generate a manifest file. Is this page useful? Well, we don't know yet because we haven't finished it. I have no clue how long this will take because this is actually the first time I created a view add-in. Not a view, but view. V-U-E. It's quite a package it's trying to install. Let's see if we can sneak into the folder, see what's going on. Data projects, live stream. See, we get a my add-in folder. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Let's see. Change directory my add-in. Oh, we should do this at the prompt, I think. cd my add-in. Yo, office. Okay. Choose the type. Office add-in containing manifest only. Containing the manifest only. What do you want to name your add-in? My office add-in. My view office add-in. Which office client would we like to Excel? Security app. While not strictly required in all add-in scenarios, using HTTPS endpoint is strongly recommended. Yes, add-ins are not SSL secured, HTTPS generate unsecure content warnings and errors during use. If you plan to run the add-in in Office add-in or publish your add-in app source, it must be SSL secured. If your add-in access external data and services, it should be SSL secured. Oh yeah, obviously. To protect data in transit, self-signed certificates can be used for development and testing so long as the certificate is trusted on the local machine. To enable HTTPS on your app, open the file package.json in the root folder of the Vue project. Code dot package.json. Can we zoom this in somehow? Don't know. View. Control is no, update later, obviously. Let's go. Package.json in the root folder of the Vue. Modify the dev script. Dev webpack. Copy. Dev. Oh yeah, you're supposed to do that, just adding it to the system. Oh. What's this? Like this? I'm not sure. I don't have an idea if this is correct. Add. Was this already in there? Dev. This one. Oh, there it is. This one, this one, this. Let's see what's the change. I added HTTPS. So if I put that in, so the rest is the same. Yes. Oops. A little bit too much. Save the file. Update the app. In the code editor, open my Office add-in. In your code of my office add-in. That's this one because I renamed it. That Yo created the root of the view. In that folder you see the manifest file. Yes. The settings manifest. This one. Open manifest file. Replace all occurrences of HTTPS localhost 3000 with a localhost 8080. Oh. Localhost 3000. Localhost 8080. No results, must be complete now. Let's see. Security app. Replace it with 8080. Save the file. Open index.html. HTML located at the root to the view project. See this one. Add the following script tag. Let's copy this just before the end of the head. Apps for Office Microsoft.com hosted Office.js. This is completely different than the Angular and the React one. Open source main.js. Source main.js and remove the following block code. New view. Must be this one. Yeah. Then add the following code in the same location. Yeah, copy it again. Like this. So what you can see, it's attaching to the Office API. Source app view. Open source app view, this one. No, not at this time. Contents with following code at the line break at the end of the file, just after the style tag. Is there a style tag? Yes, there's a style tag. Enter. And let's see, replace file contents with the following code at a oh, really? We completely need to replace it. Copy. Del. Enter after the style. The line break at the end of the file. After the style, and save the file. Start a dev server. Curious to see what's going on now. Close this. Save all. CMD. running the add-in. npm start, obviously. npm start. Building. Application is running. HTTPS localhost 8080. That's also what the documentation told us. Let's see what's going on. Copy. Not secure because there's no certificate, I think. Just go on. Nothing. Yeah, because there's not. Because it's not in the office environment. Oh, it already quit? Wow. Let's see what's the documentation saying. In a web browser navigator, you indicate the site certificate is not here. You will need to configure your computer to trust the certificate. After your browser loads the add-in without certificate, you're ready to test your add-in. And how are we going to trust this? npm start. There was an explanation on how to trust your self-signed certificate. HTTPS localhost 8080. Certificate not trusted. Install the certificate in the trusted root certificate authority store. This was explained, I believe, if I'm correct, for one of the other steps. Oh. Adding a self-signed certificate. Windows. Go to root project cert. Is that available? Let's see. I think it's in here somewhere, maybe. No. Star.crt. There's no one over here, so not sure where. Well, looks like we have something to research again, because I'm not sure where it put the certificate. Because it didn't show me the option to install it. No. Let's see if we can. What's happening if we just continue? My guess is that it's not going to work. It's the same issue, they have the same issue, blah blah blah. How to do this? Sorry there, here the steps: add self-certificate. We seem to have links to that in the jQuery quick start, but not in the view one. Ignore my previous advice. Certificates are generated differently in the yeah, that's what I thought. If you're using these steps are from older guide to get certificates trusted and unblock you. This did help solve my problem. I found it blah blah blah. In the other instructions on the other toolkits, but I was having problems because my Note 11 this one. But I'm not sure if it's over there. You can load the server at your Yo office project node modules. Not sure if it's in there. Node modules. Browser sync. That's nothing there. Wow. And it's not in here. Let me check this one again. this is not in there. Maybe this is a little bit more readable. This did help solve my problem. Thank you. I found another instruction for other toolkits, but I was also having big trouble because I was using Node 11.6. Switching to 10.12.0. But it's not in here. There are no certificates in here. Well, I need to find this out and do some research on this. At this time we messed up the broadcast, I think, because you didn't see the screen on the first part, because the admin prompt did freeze my screen, so that's too bad. Let's wrap this up and continue with this next time, because as you see, this is not as easy as just building your VBA applications or your Visto applications. Debugging Visto applications are way more straightforward than this one, and not so easy. I will probably put some of this in my blog post if it's not already in there, and for now let's say goodbye, and well, I will be back next week. Tomorrow there will be a session, most likely by our other SDN cast buddy Fanny Renders, doing some .NET coding, and let's make sure that you're watching that as well. And Thursday we are going back to a weekly webcast, and well, for now, see you next time.